Hi, welcome to Kindred Spirit Readings. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's begin, Taurus. It's going to be really hard to let go of a memory between you and someone that you're involved with. This comes up for you this week because you're having to revisit a lot of what needed to be sorted some time ago. At some point, you're going to realize that if something isn't working out for you, it's because you haven't let go or you haven't allowed for closure to be able to begin again. These things do take time, and sometimes by something taking time, it may take years for you to come to some sort of conclusion about how you deal with things, about how you choose to move on. And if you're lucky, these things happen overnight. In this case, not so soon, although you've been shown at some point how you would be able to really knuckle down on moving on quite quickly in a short amount of time. Your relationships, they mean everything to you. It's really important that you stick to those who know you well, that have the utmost respect for you. You'll know who these people are. There are a select few, okay? I am getting something about your finances that is really hard to tackle, and this comes in really fast. There is some news about whether or not you can pay your bills, whether you're able to handle debt at the moment. There seems to be something about your situation where you're having to pull out all the stops and having to refocus on where your money is actually going. But the word debt or debt collectors keeps coming up for me, for you. This is to be treated or looked at very carefully. And if you need to speak to someone, I'm seeing that you could be speaking to someone in authority regarding your finances. I see this coming up for you by mainly end of the week. Do not be afraid of this. Rather, take the bull by the horns. And if it means that you have got to make some sacrifices, even though I see that you've already made some rather significant ones already, you may need to do just that. And look, as I've always said to you, there are people willing to help you. Believe me, this is not going to create catastrophe. This is going to slowly close a chapter in order to open up a new one. You need to open up to new life. After this, you need to regain your strength, because there is so much more good stuff to be had in your life. You don't need to be afraid or worried about anything or anyone. You just need to move forward with this, get this over and done with, and sort this mess out. Pardon me. There are some custody battles I'm seeing that you could be questioned, or there are some questions around children, caring for children. There could be an ex coming back in, or somebody that you were once involved with that is quite nasty and they're not taking no for an answer. So this could be very pushy type of energy, and you don't pardon me, and you don't need this right now. But unfortunately, in order to shut this down as quickly as possible, you may need to make room for this in order for this to move ahead. Thank you, Taurus.